Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're tackling a website that's getting a lot of buzz, online-claimprop.com. It promises something pretty huge,
Yeah.
helping you recover thousands in lost money.
Yeah.
We've looked into it, and our mission today, figure out if this is legit or, maybe a trap.
Yeah, it definitely looks professional at first glance.
Totally. When you first land on ClaimProp, it feels trustworthy.
Yeah.
Clean layout, those blues and greens that sites use, and this really bold promise that they can find your forgotten funds, uncashed checks, all that unclaimed stuff. They even mentioned a 2025 update saying there are billions out there waiting.
And that professional look is exactly why we need to dig deeper. Is it really helping people, or is it maybe more like a data collection thing dressed up as a financial service? That's the core question we need to answer for you today. Is ClaimProp real, or is it just after your data?
Okay, right. Let's unpack this then. The claims are big, but one thing really jumped out at us during the research. They talk about recovering federal aid, specifically FAFSA funds. That set off some alarms immediately.
It's interesting, isn't it? Mentioning FAFSA, that's a smart lure. It targets maybe younger folks or anyone who thinks they might have left a small amount from college behind. But, federal money like FAFSA, it's exclusively handled through official government sites. Think studentaid.gov. There are really strict rules, privacy laws, PII handling is a big deal, a random third-party site. They just can't legally access or recover that money for you.
Right, that makes sense. It's locked down. But hang on, couldn't ClaimProp just be like those legitimate finder services? The ones that find old bank accounts and take a small cut.
That's a really important point to distinguish. Yes, those services exist, but the legit ones, they're usually very transparent. They often have state certifications, clear fee structures. ClaimProp, though, well, it seems to have a serious lack of, corporate identity. Big promises about billions, sure, but try finding out who actually runs the site. It gets tricky.
Okay, so what specifically is missing? What are those details that should make you stop and think twice?
Well, we couldn't find a verifiable physical address, no list of company officers, and, crucially, zero mention of any official partnership with a state treasury or any federal agency. They make these huge, vague claims, but there's no external proof, no certifications, no privacy guarantees mentioned up front. Those are major red flags when you're talking about financial information.
Yeah, no kidding. And that lack of verification, it points to what the real risk might be, doesn't it? It's probably not just about getting some spam emails.
Exactly.
When sites like this gather your personal details, name, email, maybe more, pretending they'll find you money, they're building a valuable profile. Giving up info in what feels like a financial context, that could potentially open you up to more serious identity theft risks down the line. They know who you are and that you think you might have money waiting somewhere. That's gold for targeted scams later on.
So what's the bottom line here? Based on everything we've seen, ClaimProp looks polished, professional even, but the claims seem kind of impossible, and there's this total lack of verifiable corporate info. Honestly, it presents too many concerns to trust it with your personal data. It really looks more like a data collection site than a genuine recovery service.
Okay, so the crucial takeaway for you, the listener.
These do.
If you genuinely believe you might have unclaimed money out there, and seriously, billions are actually sitting unclaimed, you need to use the verified channels. Forget the slick third-party sites for a minute. Go directly to your state's official Treasury website. Or use the main federal resource. That's usa.gov claimed-money. Simple as that. Those are the only places legally set up to handle this and protect your information properly.
Yeah, and this whole thing brings up a really important question for you to think about. In this online world where sites can look so convincing, so official, how often do you actually stop and check? Do you look for who owns the site, for a real address, for proof of government partnership before you type in your personal details?
It's all about digital vigilance, really. Always double check before you click submit, especially when money or personal info is involved.